All right, today is June the 17th. I'm here at the Carroll Campbell Center in Lexington, South Carolina, and I'm talking to Kimberly Carpenter, or Kim, who is the, what's your role again?
I'm the Life Enrichment Coordinator.
Life Enrichment Coordinator. And Kim was here when my mom was here from 2011 to 2012. And a couple of months back after our book came out, I brought them several books because the story talks about caregiving a lot with a nurse and this little bear who had an imperfect heart. So Kim, when I came, Kim said, "Oh, you're the author, and we've been reading your book to the patients here." How many patients do you have here?
18.
18 patients. And tell me of the experience that you're having with reading the books, and tell me what it does for people.
Okay. The thing I like about the book is it's based in rhymes, and so for my residents, they dwell on, they're better at long-term memory. And so when I'm reading a book to them, it's easier for them to follow along. And at the end, like sometimes I'll see if they can finish the line since it's in rhymes.
Yes.
And it's just been a wonderful thing for them, and they're short stories, so you don't have to read it all at one time. You can pick out a little bit at a time.
Yeah, we wrote it in 58 chapters. The reason I did that, Kim, was because I wanted children to have 60 nights of reading, because it's 58 chapters of 3 pages each.
Oh, cool.
And it's easier to retain, and you don't have to swallow it all at one time. So it's a big book. I think it's 25,800 words, but if you can chew it up a chapter at a time. So do they respond to it, or do they say the rhyming word when you?
Yes, they're very good at rhyming things and stuff, so it's been very positive for them. And the other thing is, their attention span's not very long either,
Yes.
so it's not so overwhelming for them to have to think so hard, because if they get too challenged, they'll kind of shut down. So it's an easy thing for them just to.
And they're all in various stages of dementia to Alzheimer's, pretty
Yes,
much. Yes. Okay. And I told you the story. The reason I wrote the book in rhyme was because my mom used to tell me a story every night, and she would make up a rhyme about my day every day, and that's why I was inspired to write it in rhyme, because she remembered every word to every story she ever read me when I used to come here to read her those stories. And it was hard to let go of her, but so much of her stays with me, And so reading to people and just knowing, the thing for me, Kim, was once I started reading those little golden books to Mom, and she mouthed the words, I knew she was in there. It was like, you're always looking for some reassurance that they're not completely gone.
And you can reconnect with them in certain ways because of their long-term memory. It's it's best to base your programming or your activities with long-term memory things that they learned when they were younger.
Yeah. What is it about that memory of when they're children that stay so powerful in their minds? Do you have any idea what that is?
I guess because that's like anyone, you still remember all those songs you sang in elementary school, the Bible verses that you did.
Yeah.
Those things stay because I guess they're just one of the first things that we memorized, and we had. And there's also like your maternal instincts stay with you when you get dementia, or in
there's a very
things
strong
like that.
nurturing, or you're at a powerful place at church with dear friends, or having a story read to you by your mom or dad who hugs you at night and tells you a story.
Yeah, and music also. They could sing all the songs.
What I love is, even now you hear a story or a song, and it takes you right back to a specific place on a specific day, and you can tell you everything about what was going on around you with a story like that or a song. I love that. I'm honored that you read the book. I just gave it to you guys to honor you for taking care of my mom.
Well, I think it's a beautiful tribute to your mother that you've written this book, and I'm sure she smiles down on you and thanks you for creating this, and I'm so glad that it's doing so well. And everything.
Well, tomorrow would be her 90th birthday.
Yeah.
So I was here in town, and I just went to put flowers on her grave a few minutes ago, and I was like, I need to stop back by and visit my friends over there. And please tell Linda I said hello and we miss her. And thank you for all you do.
Oh, thank you.
It's a thankless job. It's a frustrating thing that y'all do. We don't get to see it. But
I say I have the best job in the whole wide world. I love my job.
I love you guys for what you do. Thank you for the gift that you have of compassionate care. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Have a blessed day.
You too.